Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way. Of course I'm Deb. But we are going to be out and around. I'm waiting for William, and then we're headed out to run a few errands today. But I noticed all of our neighbors are out and around in their yards doing yard work. And it's noisy with all the trimmers and mowers and all that kind of stuff going, but it's kind of neat, you know. We got flowers blooming, plants growing, and it looks nice out front. So, unfortunately though, it looks like the one palm tree here by the garage is looking a little bit yellow. So that, to me, makes it seem like it's not getting enough water. Okay, we've had a lot of rain lately, so I don't know. Could be too much rain, too much water, who knows? Anyway, we don't have much to do. It's all in our area here, so we're going to be running our errands real quick and then heading home. And I will be ready for, get ready for it, hashtag Tea Tuesday. Well, we're back home, and Ginger's trying to say something too. I don't know what though. Anyway, it's been a long day, okay? Running errands, getting things taken care of. William is laying down right now resting, and I'm just kind of putzing around and decided to finish up with this video a little bit. It won't be completely finished though until after dinner. We'll see how dinner goes. And I'll tell you about that in a bit. But what I mentioned earlier today, it is hashtag Tea Tuesday. And no, I don't have tea. This is my Pepsi free. I'm hot, I'm tired. I got rained on a little bit when we were out and around. So, but it's now back to hot and humid again outside. So I needed something refreshing and decided to go with Pepsi free. That's my tea for today. Or if you want to say my tea, you know, type of thing. What did we do today? We just ran typical errands around the area here. We went to Walmart to pick up an order that I placed online. It's the first pickup order I did at Walmart. And it went real easy. I mean, a lot of people were doing that during the pandemic, but I never got in on that. I wanted to go to the stores and go shopping. And in a way, I really still want to go shopping in the stores, but you know, I guess I'm getting used to the idea that we live in a different time now and we need to be more careful out and around. So this particular item was for William. I didn't feel like walking through the whole store, finding it, so I ordered it online and we picked it up in the delivery area of 20-some slots for cars for pickup. And there were probably, well, there weren't many today, but there were maybe 8, under 10 cars for sure. But as we were sitting there waiting for our order to come out, yes, some cars left and new cars came in. So there are a lot of people that do pickup. They order online and do pickup at the stores. So, and I know my good friend Jeanie at Lead Me to Peace Jeanie, she does that with the grocery store, with Walmart, everything. I've done that at Walgreens before, but it's just easy, you know, to do. If you're feeling lazy or Ginger. Somebody must be walking their dog out in the front area here because Ginger's a little bit upset. I don't think you can see her, but she's like right there. Aren't you? Anyway, so started out the day at Walmart with picking up the order, and William wanted to go to the pool shop to pick up chemicals for the pool. We've had a lot of rain lately, and so the pool gets a little bit out of balance, and he bought chemicals for that. So took care of that, and then we went to Publix and picked up a few groceries and also a boar's head meat sandwich for lunch. We split a whole one there, and it makes for a big lunch really. So that was a good day. We got home early afternoon and had a early afternoon, kind of a late lunch. Not bad. But Anyway, today is also, besides hashtag Tea Tuesday, it is movie day at our house. And one of the stops that we made, I keep looking out because the pool is that direction, and it's just really, you know what, this is kind of a very pretty view, and maybe I'll turn the camera around and show you what I'm looking at, and you'll see. I'm in my family room. I should say I'm in our family room, and it's very comfortable here. Very, very comfortable. So anyway, what was I saying? On the way home, William decided to try to pick up a few movies at RedBox. He likes to rent movies from RedBox. And I will admit, there was one movie in particular that he got for me called Queen Bees. I've been telling him about it. It was on our TV on the on-demand channel, and I wanted to rent it, but it was $19.99, and there's no way I was going to pay that much for that movie. And he even said too that we'll give it a little time and it'll come out on RedBox. And it did. So we picked up Queen Bees. He picked up another movie. It's a Billy Crystal movie, Here Today. And then The Misfits, which is a Pierce Brosnan movie. Now, we already did watch the Queen Bees, and I really enjoyed that movie. Did you like it too? I think she did. She's looking at me wondering who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people, Ginger. You'd think she would know that by now. But anyway, the movie Queen Bees is very, very good. Heartwarming, I guess I would say. It actually has Ellen Burstyn in it, Anne Margaret, Jane Curtin, and another gal. I had to write it down because I can never remember her name. It is Loretta Devine. All of the actresses in that movie were like in their 70s and 80s. The main male character was James Caan. He's in his 80s too. Most of the actors were, well, they were senior citizens, put it that way. It was a very interesting movie, heartwarming, tear-wrenching, I guess I'd say too, like a tearjerker. But yeah, it was very nice, and I enjoyed it. So now we have 2 movies to watch for later on, and that will be just fine. That's how we'll wrap up our evening. But the Billy Crystal movie is about, I guess, his life, you know, here today. I don't know much more about it. And it stars somebody new in it too. I wrote that down. It's Billy Crystal, and I guess he directed the movie as well. And the main female lead is Tiffany Haddish, or Haddish. I'm not familiar with that name at all, but we'll see. And the movie's called Here Today. Now the third movie, all I know is Pierce Brosnan is in it, and that's enough for me, you know, hey. And I've liked him ever since he was in a TV series here years ago, and I cannot remember the name of it, but he played like a private detective, something like that. And then other movies he's been in, he's just really, really good. I enjoy his acting. I enjoy his looks too, to tell the truth, you know, yes. But we'll watch that movie later on. So those are the movies for movie day at our house today. Yeah. Also, just the other, well, a couple weeks ago actually, just a couple of weeks ago, I was notified by an email from YouTube saying that I had achieved 50,000 worth of views. I have more sound effects. She's saying, yay! But anyway, I have earned 50,000 views, well actually more now, since I started doing my videos. That's great. I'm so pleased. I know, Ginger, it's wonderful, isn't it? But I do my best. I have fun making my videos, and I'm just so pleased that you guys do enjoy it. Thank you for coming along with me, and I appreciate the views. I know I'm over 50,000 now in just a couple of weeks, actually, and my sub numbers keep going up, and I'm really, really pleased with that. I think the last I remember I was like, I know I'm over 1,200. I think it's like 1,280 or something like that. And that is amazing to me. I guess I'm going to have to start thinking about a giveaway coming up here when I hit the 1500 mark. Yeah. Anyway, the other thing is I did have a question from somebody regarding the necklaces that I seem to always be wearing. It's the same necklaces all the time, you know, and I either wear them, most of the time I've got them on, or if I don't have them on, it's because we've been in the pool a lot. I do take them out when we're in the pool. It's just become a habit to do that, so yeah, I do remove them. But this particular one right here, the little diamond in a gold casing, the diamond was my mother's first engagement diamond. And when she got a new ring set, I got the old ones. She got the new ring set, I don't know, probably more like their 25 or 30 year anniversary. So I got her first wedding set. I still have the wedding band. I had the engagement diamond put into a necklace here. So yes, I always wear that in memory of my mother. The second necklace, actually it's the pendant, is one that I bought, oh gosh, over 20 years ago, shortly after I lost my first husband. And it's in the shape, I guess, of like a, you know, the breast cancer ribbons? It's kind of in the same shape as that, gold, and then it's got diamonds on the front of it. And I got it with the idea in mind that it shows that my husband and I were, you know, together at the top, and then as the ribbon unfolds and curves downward, you separate. So he went one way and I had to go in another direction. That's what that signifies to me. It's just kind of a memory piece in honor of my first husband, Tim. And then another little necklace in memory of my mother. So I wear them most of the time. These are my main necklaces. Those are my memory pieces. It's a quiet afternoon here so far. Well, except for Miss Loudmouth back here. And I've already discussed with William what we're going to have for dinner tonight. And maybe some of you will remember, a couple weeks ago I went shopping at Christmas Tree, what's the name of the shop? Christmas Tree Shops. And I bought a couple boxes of these Velveeta Skillet mixes. Well, I showed William both of them and I said, pick which one you would like to have for dinner. And he picked this one. This is the ultimate cheeseburger mac, okay? We're gonna give this a try and see how it goes. I do have a pound of hamburger thawing out. That's all you have to add to this. There's a seasoning mix in here, a seasoning packet in here, and then it says too that you can top it with fresh tomatoes or shredded lettuce or whatever you want. Well, William doesn't necessarily like lettuce. He does like tomatoes, so maybe I'll do sliced tomatoes on the side. But I was thinking of cutting up some green onion and putting it in here too. So that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight, and I'll show you what his reaction is to it. He's really good about all this because I do a lot of experiments like this, and he is not one for experimentation. Not with his food, but he does pretty good. There are a few things that I've made in the past that he does not care for to have repeated, but at least he gave it a little try. Little try. Okay, I've got her yipping and the security camera telling me that there's motion outside. It's probably just the mail going around. Is that what you're telling me too, girl? Come here. Come here. Come here, Jen. Now, what did you want to tell the people? Look right there. You have to look up a little bit and tell them what you were trying to say to me. See, she's gone quiet now. She's a little shy in front of the camera. She knows there are people out there watching every move. Little Miss Innocent. Not. Isn't that right? Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, that's it for this time. Until I bring you back for the review on the Ultimate Cheeseburger Mac. Stay tuned. This could be a disaster. I could be running up to McDonald's or something like that for supper. We shall see. And in the meantime, Happy Tea Tuesday, everybody. Can you say that? Happy Tea Tuesday. Yeah. Happy Tea Tuesday. Whatever. I'm getting ready to make dinner. And again, it's the skillet dinner, okay? And I've got the water in a pot here. It's not being boiled first. You don't boil it first. I'm gonna add the pasta and the seasoning packet into the water and then bring that to a boil. And I've got my pan ready to brown up my hamburger. So let me get that started here. All right, I think you can see over here I've got the hamburger browning. It just barely started to cook. And I'm gonna mix, I don't know, it's kind of a small bag of pasta that comes with this. I may have to do up some extra noodles. William loves his pasta and add to the mix, but that's the pasta it calls for. And then it says the seasoning mix that comes in the dinner, add that to the water as well. Okay. And then stir. Oh, I guess I could turn the stove on. So I'm just mixing up the ingredients here and supposed to bring it to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, I cover and let it simmer. Once it comes to a boil, I'll cover it. Well, turn the heat down. Cover the pot, let it simmer for, it says 10 to 12 minutes until everything is tender and until most of the water is gone. And then remove it from the heat. Then you stir in the packet of Velveeta cheese. Okay, well, I think when I cover it, that's when I'm going to add the extra onion. And I'm not going to cut up a lot of onion. William doesn't like a lot of additives to things. He doesn't like a casserole type dish. So I'll wait until the pasta is cooked and I cover it to simmer for about 12 minutes or so. That should be long enough for the onions. So I'll bring you back when I'm at that point and let you see what it looks like. When do I add the hamburger? It doesn't really say in the directions when to add the hamburger. Interesting. It just says to drain it once you brown it and return the meat to the skillet. Okay, so I'm going to cook the pasta, and after everything is all incorporated, then I'll add the hamburger and mix it all up. I'll show you. I'll show you when the pasta gets done. All right, the macaroni and the seasonings and the water are boiling, so I'm going to add the onion that I chopped up, the green onion. Mix that in here. Yeah, it's floating around here. I'll show you what this looks like here right now, if you can see. And I have the hamburger over here browning yet. That will be added shortly. Now I'm going to cover and simmer. I set my timer. I'll check it in 10 minutes. It says from 10 to 12 minutes, so I'll check it at 10 and see how it's doing before I add the hamburger to it all when it's finished. I'll bring it back. The timer just went off. So let me see here. It doesn't look bad. Looks like more noodles than what there were in the bag, actually. They came up as thick noodles. Let me show you. That's not too bad. And I think the onion has pretty much softened up in there. I mean, shoot, it's been boiling for like 10 minutes. So I'm going to add the browned hamburger to the mix. Hold on just a second. It says to add all of the browned hamburger drained. Well, there's hardly any grease in here, and I'm not pouring the whole pan in. I'm just kind of siphoning it like this. So no, there's no grease. The grease stays in the pan. I don't know if you can see it in there or not, but the grease, what little grease there was, is in the pan yet. Let me turn that burner off and let me mix this. This is kind of reminding me of a cheesy goulash. Okay. Oh, I have to add this. What am I talking about? I haven't added the cheese sauce yet. Goodness. Now it really will remind me of a cheesy, because look at the noodles are really kind of yellow and cheesy already. Look at, can you see? The noodle is really yellowish looking, cheesy looking, and now I'm adding the cheese sauce. Definitely looks like Velveeta. William likes Velveeta cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches, so he should like this. And now I'm just going to mix that in. I'm going to show you here as I mix it. You can kind of see, you can tell. It's just real cheesy, kind of like goulash. Instead of tomato sauce, it's cheese sauce. Looks like it's mixed in really well. And right now I'm basically just heating up the cheese. So I will bring you back when I dish it up, and we'll see how William likes it. Getting ready to dish up. William already said he just wants a small bowl. Okay. He's not too sure about this. But tell me when to stop. Can you see?
One scoop more, that's it.
Okay, 1 scoop more.
That's good.
You might want to add salt and pepper to it.
Oh, well, can you hand it to me?
He doesn't want to be in the shot. Turn the stove off. William, the noodles kind of look like they're already cheesy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to take this off the stove actually and set it on the counter. There we go. There we go. I'm going to add salt and pepper to mine too, and we'll see how William likes it. William still didn't want to be in the shot. He's being shy today, but he's trying the dinner. And your verdict is? Is it passable? You don't like it at all?
No.
You don't really?
No.
Is it that bad?
I don't like it.
William does not like it. Anything I can doctor it up with that you might like? No, he says. Okay, let me taste mine and see what I think.
You probably will like it.
I'd probably like it, he says. Well, let's see. It's hard to film with and, you know, do this at the same time, but let me see. Okay, I got a nice forkful. Well, it is true. I don't think it's too bad. I'd add peas to it though, or corn too. Probably peas. And yeah, I don't think it's bad at all, really. So William has a backup plan. Let me show you what he's having for dinner. Good thing I made some of this for him just the other day. Yeah, some good old macaroni salad, his style. It's got, well, there are about 7 hard-boiled eggs cut up in here. A couple of green onions. Oh, a couple, what do you call it? It's not a stalk. Yeah, it was almost a whole stalk of celery. And that's it.
Nummy, nummy,
Yeah, I know,
nummy.
well, mixed with mayonnaise. He loves this salad.
Onions?
So, yeah, I got the onion in. Well, that's a green onion. So that's what he's having for supper tonight instead. But I'll go ahead and finish my bowl. It was good.
You want to eat this?
No.
Well, you passed up the good stuff, huh?
No. That's what he's having for dinner. So I hope you guys are having a good one out there. You take care. I'll be talking to you again real soon, but bye for this time. Nothing wrong with this at all.